बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि।
Namo Buddha Shakchamunnaye Chom Dende Tijin Sheba Da Chomba Yang Tawa Zobe Sanje Nyame Tupe Wambi Shabje Dul Chima Mebala Gowe Rabdo Tede Gosum Kupa Chimbe Chansara Shing Japsu Chiwo 다도 셈지 탐지지 주 진제라버 제도 솔 I invoke the supreme blessing of Lord Buddha Shakyamuni, together with all the Buddhas of 10 directions, on this very holy and sacred day of Vesak, 2564, on 7th May 2020. Buddha bless all of us. Buddha bless the humanity. Buddha bless everyone who are participating in the Vesak in Indonesia. This is very special day, personal day, and sacred day for all of us, the sincere, humble followers of Lord Buddha. Because of his birth on this planet Earth, and because of subsequent enlightenment under the Bodhi tree in Bodh Gaya, then turning the first wheel of Dharma, thereafter continuously turning the wheel of Dharma. We, the humanity, become so fortunate that he has given us the eye of wisdom. Even simple monk like myself, because of Buddha's wisdom, I can see so many things. I can understand so many things. I can contribute so many things for my own benefit as well as benefit for entire humanity and sentient beings because of Buddha's wisdom. His blessing is the source of the inspiration of you, me, and everyone. Buddha tells us to have clear mind, and then he taught us the method for having the clear mind, shamatha and vipassana. Because when we calm down, we have stable mind. When we have stable mind, we have clear mind. Clear mind can see the truth more clearly. And as he further taught the Four Noble Truths, then we see the suffering of samsara. We know suffering of samsara very well. We have been in it for so many years. For example, with myself, in this life, I have been here among the samsara for 67 years. I know the suffering of samsara, particularly starting from the end of last year and very much from the beginning of this year and right now ongoing. Entire humanity is experiencing enormous burden, fear, anticipation, pain, loss, so much due to the COVID-19 outbreak, pandemic. And this is one example of the suffering of samsara. And we all pray that this particular suffering, which is so clear, and clearly we all are suffering, may this be over with through the blessing of Buddha, of course. But although we ask or not, blessing of Buddha is always there. But when we know we need something more than what you and I and we technically can do right now. For instance, the cure. For instance, the vaccination. For instance, knowing exactly what we are afraid of. What is it? We can't even identify exactly what it is. So this wisdom can come from within. So many individuals, so many organizations and authorities of the subject, science, health, medicine, everyone is working very diligently. And all the doctors and nurses are sacrificing themselves, taking the risk of contracting this pandemic on themselves. Of course, with protection and social distance and everything, but how much that they can really prevent the service persons, and how can it really effectively protect them with 100% guarantee. Therefore, they are true, dedicated human beings, mature human beings, admirable. And at the same time, of course, we will be over with this particular pandemic, but suffering of samsara will go on, as Buddha taught us. Long as there is cause and condition of suffering of samsara, the suffering of samsara will go on. And what are the cause and conditions of suffering of samsara? That is, all of our negative thoughts, negative actions, negative body, speech, mind actions. Result of that will come in a negative way. Sometimes natural disasters, sometimes pandemics like this, sometimes conflict among people, even among religion, so many different ways. So this to overcome, then he taught the truth of the cause of suffering and truth of the cessation of suffering and truth of the path towards the cessation of that suffering. That is, we not only identifying the immediate cause and condition, but the basis of that cause and condition. Ignorance, greed, hatred, jealousy, and ego pride. All of this causes us to do things, say things, and imagine things that are not positive. Therefore, he gave us the Vinaya, Shila, the moral discipline. Instead of struggling not to think negative, Buddha taught us bodhicitta. Think positive. When you see the suffering of others, have compassion to them. And your compassion should manifest in love and kindness. Karuna, metta, upeka, and that will generate then the wisdom, prajna. The prajna gradually will transform and manifest as jnana. That is the essence of Buddha itself. So this way, Buddha has given us all the solutions for the entire suffering and pain of humanity and all the living beings on earth as well as in entire universe. Today we celebrate the Vesaka. And in Indonesia, I, as a Vajrayana Buddhist practitioner, Indonesia is very sacred beside India because great master Atisha Dipankar Srijana when he was around 32 years old, traveled to Indonesia and received great teachings from Sri Lingpa Dharmakirti for 12 years. And when he came to Tibet, he was about 60 years. He lived until the end of his life and taught the sacred teachings of Buddha, established Buddha Dharma. Of course, Buddha Dharma was already there, but he further established. His contribution on Vinaya and on Sutra, particularly about bodhicitta, is tremendous. Therefore, sacred place like the great Situpa of Borobudur, which I had the merit and fortune to have visited and received the blessing of that holy place more than 30 years ago. In this very auspicious occasion of 2,564 years, Vesak, I dedicate all of your merit, all of my merit, and all the good thoughts and sincerity of all of us for entire humanity and life on earth. And may the blessing of Buddha flourish in your country as the sacred, pure teaching of Lord Buddha. Dharmam Sharanam Gacchami. May Buddha bless all of us so that this world will have peace, prosperity. And many people who are suffering right now from the pandemic should be free from those sufferings. Those who lost their life, may Buddha bless them so that their loved ones who are suffering because of their loss and themselves, Buddha bless them. May I dedicate all the merit of this great event and dedicate our life to serve the Buddha and serve all sentient beings. Chanchu semcho rimbo che machi panam jijuruchik jeban nyamba mebaryan kone kondun pewar sho semchen tamche dedan denjuruchik ngendro tamche tatu tongbar sho chanchu semba kanda sarjupa deda kunje malam dandru sho